So it is Saturday morning. I think it's like 8 o'clock, around 8 o'clock. Beautiful day, a little bit chilly, and we're going to head out to some yard sales. $2 for the set. I think I'll grab this. I don't think it'll be very much. Oh, chips on the bird's wing. Pretty. Vintage mirror. It's a little loose. Oh, I think it's okay. Grab that. How much for this one? $5? Okay. And for only 50 cents, I'll grab it. That's nice. $2. Looks like it's done with silk. Strawberry shortcake. How much are those? $20 for the set. Vintage Hong Kong. $4. That's a nice string art. Really nicely done. Kind of looks like a fish. How cute is that? Super puzzle. It's Bambi. It's all there. Price. How much do you want for the puzzle?
50 cents.
Okay. Do you know if all the pieces are back?
I think so, yeah. I think
Okay.
I remember going through them. I'm pretty sure you're back.
Okay. I'll take that. What about the string art?
You know, $1, $2, I don't know. It's
Okay. I'll take that too. How much for those?
25 cents a piece.
Okay, I'll take those.
I'll get that other one for you.
Oh, look at that. Look at the lamb. Super kitschy. How much do you want for the lamb?
25.
Okay.
There's another one, but it's a boot, I guess.
Oh yeah, the boot. Yeah.
These are,
I'm partial to the lambs.
You like the lambs?
I like the lambs, yeah. They're so cute and kitschy. So look at your ornaments here. Some Santa mold. $20. April showers. Converse shoes. Planters and a money bank. $5. Kind of need a big one like this. Maybe not. Garage and estate sale. The house is for sale. $1. It's pretty worn. 2 for $3. It's pretty scratched up and it's got a scent. It's got an odor. That's newer. Cherish porcelain. Feels like really thin. It's Canadian. Pretty. Popcorn pumper. Made in Hong Kong. Those are definitely vintage. 1960s. $2 for the set. I think I will grab those. Art glass butterfly, 50 cents. It's not broken. Just grab that. I don't know if those are old or not. Kind of look like they're vintage. 25 cents. I'll grab them. In-house sale, backyard and garage. Alrighty. Oh, let's go through the house.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
It's inside the house, it's the backyard, it's the garage.
Okay.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, looks like I might find some vintage here. I like the birds. No price. Red tag is $1. All right, those are $1. Salt and pepper shakers. Oh, I like the snails. I like the salt and pepper letters as well. There's a flocked bear. It's kind of scary looking. The magnetic. I've got these guys already. is
Is it resin? No, it's not.
made in Taiwan.
Saying if it's resin, though, I wouldn't put it in there. It's not though. I know, I recognized which one it was with my eyes
$5
adjusted.
though. How much are the salt and pepper shakers?
These ones are $1 and those ones are
These are $5?
$5. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okey-dokey.
Yeah, and then you throw 2 down each.
Oh yeah. It's too bad it's 10. And it's souvenir piece. Some brass. $2 for a cauldron. Is that a cauldron? That's kind of pretty. It's different. That's pretty solid. Whoops. That's a good solid piece of brass. Nice design. Just found honey bear jar with the wooden dipper in the original box. And I'm gonna grab this brass piece and this brass piece. So this is everything that I got from the several yard sales and garage sales that we went to in part 1 and part 2. And I'm just going to do a quick haul and show you each item. So I grabbed this beautiful vase. It's got a 3-dimensional bird on it. That's why I liked it, why I picked it up. Just thought it was kind of unique. I did have one similar with a butterfly, smaller one. And this one was made in Japan. The flowers are a little bit raised as well. This was $1. I would say probably worth about maybe $18 to $22. These 4 mugs were $2. They've got the blue onion pattern on them. There's no markings on the bottom. They do look like Japan to me. This is the only one with some wear on the design. Other than that, they're all in really nice condition. And I would probably say about $24 to $28 for that set of 4. I grabbed this mirrored tray, dresser tray, the lucite bars, and this would just sit on a dresser and you could put perfume and whatever on the tray. I have sold these before. This is a smaller version of one that I just recently sold. I think I sold that one for about $35, so this one maybe $20 to $25. It's in really nice condition with no chips or cracks, but it does have a little bit of wear on some of the mirror. You can see a little bit of black, but other than that, it's in nice condition. And I think that was everything at the first yard sale. And I'm probably not going to go in order here, so I can't really remember the order. But I went to another yard sale and I found this really pretty piece of glass. And it was 50 cents. There is no signature on it or anything. Just a nice little dish, ring dish or whatever. And what else did I find at that yard sale? The glass. Oh, I found a beautiful silk pitcher. I'll show you that at the end. I have it hanging up on my wall. So I'll show you that at the end. And I found this Bambi jigsaw puzzle. It is 48 pieces. They're all there. The pieces are not all in pristine condition. Some of them have some bends in them, and a couple of them have a little bit of wear on the corners. So not in perfect condition, but it is all there, and I only paid 50 cents for that. I found all of these pieces at one yard sale. These salt and pepper shakers, the snails, were $1. I just thought they were fun because they're snails. They were $5, but I got them for $4. I offered her $4 and she accepted. Really nice condition. The magnetic cat salt and pepper shakers, they magnetize together, but you could also put these on your fridge and they stick to the fridge as well. Probably worth about maybe $18 to $24. These maybe $15 to $18 for those. This little piece of glass, maybe $15 to $18. I grabbed these salt and pepper shakers that's are letters with the S and the P. I just think these are really fun. They're really fun when you put salt and pepper in them. So I grabbed 2 packages. This one in the original package looks brand new. They're made in Hong Kong, 1960s. This one, the pepper is slightly higher. So I don't know if these two actually go together. They are kind of different. So I don't know. They may not go together. And then this bear was $2, and he was in the original box. He's got his dipper. And this was made in Taiwan. This is, I believe it's 1980s. I always thought these were a little bit older than the 80s. I thought maybe late 70s, but I'm pretty, yeah, 1983, made in Taiwan. These were at that sale as well, but I had to cut that portion of the video out because there was a radio right over top of the jewelry. So, and they were playing some probably copyright music, very new music. So I just cut that portion of the video out. But I grabbed this glass beaded necklace for $1. It's got a lot of weight to it. I'm pretty sure that's all glass. In 1970s, 80s, or 70s or 80s. And these micro mosaic clip back earrings were $1. Really pretty. These have got quite a bit of age. Possibly Art Deco. They are marked. I think they say Italy on them. Yeah, they're Italy. So these are older. I don't know the value of those. I would have to look them up. Or this, I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. This maybe $24 to $28. And then I grabbed a couple pieces of brass. I just thought this was a really unique piece. I like the design. It was $2. It's got an interesting design and it's solid. Maybe $24 to $28 for that. And then this brass cauldron. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but it looks like a cauldron. It's got a space for a spoon, but I would just use this as a decorative piece. It would be fun at Halloween. It was $2. It's quite solid and heavy. And I grabbed these birds. I have several similar birds in my own collection. They sit on my windowsill on my porch, so I might add these to that collection, although I have been thinking of selling that collection eventually. Really nice condition, super cute with the baby birds in the nest. This one does have one of the wings. This wing has a little bit of a rough spot. I don't think it's a chip or anything, it's just kind of rough on the wing. And that was $1. And then these mid-century modern candlestick holders were $2. They're made in Hong Kong. I saw a couple sets of these listed on Etsy. One was listed for about, I think around $55. The other one was listed for well over $100 for the set. I will probably list these for about $58 for the set. They're very cool. And I found this glass butterfly for 50 cents. Just a blown glass butterfly, really nice condition with no chips or cracks or anything. So surprising when I find these pieces and they're not broken. And I grabbed these for 25 cents. That was in the bunch as well, but I wasn't sure if these were vintage or not. They have a vintage look to them, but there is no markings on them, so I'm not 100% sure if they're vintage. They're kind of warped and bent, so I don't know. If I can't get them straightened out, then I don't know what I'll do with them. But they were only 25 cents, so not a big deal. I'll show you that stuff after. That I went to a kind of a sidewalk sale, and I didn't record there, and that's what I got there, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So the sale where I got the puzzle, and I didn't say a value on the puzzle because I really don't know, like maybe 22 to 24 for the puzzle, but I don't know for sure. Then I also got this super kitschy cute lamb there, and I think it was 50 cents. It is made in Japan, so it is an older one. I haven't looked this one up, but I have sold several of these in my shop. They're so super cute and kitschy. And I have a plan for some of these items. They're not going to be listed in my shop. I will tell you at the end of the video what my plan is for them. And I also got these at that sale. They were 25 cents each. I wasn't going to buy them, but they were only 25 cents each. They are made in Hong Kong, so 1960s, mid-century. I have an Asian 60s decor. This tree needs to be reattached. It's loose, but for 50 cents, I grabbed them. And then I also got that string art, which is a fish. I think is so super cool. It's on a really nice piece of wood, really nicely done. And I think I paid $1 or $2. And that piece, I might give that to my brother because he's a huge fisherman. So I'm gonna see if he has a space for that, if he's interested in it. If not, I will probably just try and sell it locally. I definitely don't wanna ship that. It's really heavy. That wood is solid. I got these all at the same sale. They were $1 each. These two were in a bag for $1. So these ones are glass. I think they are glass, pretty sure. 1950s or 60s. These are plastic, just fun, total costume jewelry. I love the pink. And same with these. These I think are 1970s or 80s. Very pretty in pink. These ones almost feel kind of rubbery. I mean, they're not rubber, but they just have a sort of a weird rubber texture to them. Like they're almost like bouncy balls, but they're not. I think these ones are glass. They are older. This barrel clasp. It's a pretty good indication of age, a barrel clasp. And they are glass, really pretty. And then these ones, I would say 1980s. This one anyways, I'm not sure about this one, possibly 1980s, but it does have an older clasp, so it could be maybe 60s or 70s. This one is giving me Art Deco revival vibes because it's very kind of flapperish, how long it is with the black beads. It's got the micro beads. So it's kind of giving me that Art Deco revival vibe to it. And I don't know, these, I have a plan for these as well. They won't be listed in my shop. And same with this guy. I have plans for some of these items and they're not going to be listed in my shop, but I will tell you what my plan is. Whoops. So all these pieces, except for the wood, I'm not sure about the wood, were made in Hong Kong. They're 1960s probably, maybe 70s. This kind of a mid-century modern style sofa and chairs and table. I thought the table was broken. It is not broken, but it does have tape around it, so I'm assuming that it's got a crack on it. I might take that tape off, and if it does have a crack, I'll just maybe put some clear tape around it rather than that masking tape. So that was $4. And then these strawberry shortcake dolls. Love strawberry shortcake. Totally reminds me of my childhood. I loved strawberry shortcake in the 1980s. These are marked 1978. They are American Greetings 1978. They are the second version. They're not the first. The first version of these strawberry shortcake dolls had flat hands. The second version have these bent hands where they can hold things like their comb or whatever in their hands. So these are all the second version. Each one of them has their shoes and their hats, and she's even got her gold bow still in her hair, although it should be, I think it should be around her head, like around that way, not tied to her hair, so I'll have to adjust that, but all in really nice condition. They all still smell. This is blueberry muffin, strawberry shortcake, of course. This one is angel cake, and then this one is cafe au lait. And then there was some combs and brushes, lots of the strawberry shortcake combs, and some brushes, and these alone have value as well. These I think are worth about, well, these ones around $3.50 you could probably get for just a comb if someone needs a replacement. So that was a nice find, and they were $20. But I actually got these dolls and that whole set for $20. I offered her $20 for all of it, and she accepted. So these will maybe get listed in my Etsy shop, but they might not. They might go to something else. So I also went to a sale that I didn't record at and got this whole box of linens for $1. I was looking through and I just asked, there was a couple pieces in here I wanted, like this super cute hanky with the cat and butterfly on it. And she said I could have the whole box for $1. So there's all kinds of linens in here. Handmade. This piece, I'm not really sure what's going on here or what this is for. It's quite small. I don't think you could actually put it around your neck. Maybe you could. Those are not real. That's not real. But the fur feels real. So I'm not exactly sure if that would go around a person's neck. I haven't tried to put it around my neck, but that was in there as well. So there's just a bunch of linens and stuff in here. These I thought were kind of cool because they're that old kind of plasticky doilies. So I have a plan for those. So the sidewalk sale, I grabbed this Bambi planter. I did pay $20 for it. It was marked $25, but I got it for $20. And I paid up for it because I know it's worth more than $20 online for sure. It's 3-dimensional and it's quite large. I have sold these smaller versions and this one's quite large, so it will get listed in my Etsy shop. Probably for, I would say around 38 to 40, 42 for that one. Maybe 48. I'll have to do a little bit more research. I grabbed these two at that sale as well. The knee hugger was $5. This one is really old. It's definitely an older version. So that'll go in my Christmas stock. I've been collecting a lot of Christmas items and I have a plan for them. And then this recipe box was $2. Just thought it was pretty. Nice design. It's funny because they paid $7 at the thrift store for it and sold it for $2. So, and I will show you the last piece, and I have that hanging on my wall. So we'll go over there and check it out. So this piece was $2. I'm pretty sure that it is silk. And I hung it here because I think it goes really nicely with the crewel that I have here as well. It's a similar scene with the trees and the farmhouse, and the colorway is very similar. So I think I'm going to start a gallery wall here and go all the way up my wall and kind of create a nice little gallery wall going up the stairs. So that was a nice find for $2. So my plan for a lot of these items is to put them in a Whatnot sale. I've just been approved to sell on Whatnot, so I'm going to be selling a lot of these items, not all of them, but some of them will be in some of my Whatnot sales. So I don't know when I'm going to have my first Whatnot sale, but if you are into Whatnot, if you've already bought on Whatnot or you're selling on Whatnot and you want to follow me, it is Eclectic Vintage on Whatnot, and you'll see the picture of me, and so you'll know it's me. Same picture that's in my YouTube, on my YouTube page, and I also put a link to it in the description of this video as well. So I don't know when I'm going to have my first sale, but I will let you all know when I'm going to have my first sale, and some of these items will be going to that sale, and I have a lot of other items that I've been curating, and yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I will let you all know. So thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.